I'm here to give you a review on these wireless earbuds right here called the Air Nano by Crazybaby. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nate K. I'm the host of the Innovation Freak podcast, where I get to interview and chat with innovative technology leaders all around the world. One of them just so happened to be Matt Nelson, who is the VP of Marketing at Crazybaby. Man, his team was gracious enough to send me out some of these Air Nano earpods, give them a little feedback, and to write up a quick review. The earpods came on this box right here. Came in this nice little box right here. Inside the box, you got your user manual. Underneath, you have some other stuff. You got a charging cable that came with it, which is about, I'd say, 4 inches long, maybe. Oh, maybe 6 inches. So, what also came in the box is this set of different size earplugs. I guess that's what I would call it. Earplugs. Yeah, we're gonna go with earplugs. They also come with these, they're calling these sports wingtip ear supports, and I have yet to try those out, but I also haven't felt the need to use them. Actually, when I first got them, I didn't even charge it. I pulled it out, turned it on, synced it to my phone, and put them in. Initially, I thought the sound quality wasn't that good, but I was like, hey, I'm gonna give them a chance. Maybe this size earplugs don't fit my ears right. So I tried the other size, and it sounded 10 times better. So if you guys do happen to try this out, buy it, and it doesn't sound that good, try getting a different size earplug there. So initially, this is what it comes in right here. Opens up like this. It's magnetic. Closes back together. And actually, there's a little flat spot down here in the bottom, if you guys can see that, where the charger goes. Plug it in. As a USB-C cable, plug it in. If you guys can see that little yellow dot, there we go. And that's indicating that it's charging. When it's done charging, it'll turn green. I'm going to go over 8 different categories that I thought were important. These different categories include comfort, sound quality, loudness, connection interruption, battery life, ease of use, design, and aesthetics while wearing them. 0 being absolutely terrible, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. 10 being absolutely amazing, and I would buy it for gifts for other people. Now, comfort level, I gave it a 9, and I thought these were probably one of the most comfortable earbuds that I've ever worn. Initially, I said that it wasn't the right size to fit my ear, but even so, it was still pretty comfortable. The only thing that I really noticed was the sound quality wasn't that high. I think that's because it was letting in so much extra noise. Let's go to sound quality. Sound quality on these, I'd say okay, they're decent. Obviously, they come in a small package size. They're pretty small. They're like the size of an actual earplug. Pretty small. What I initially noticed is there isn't a ton of bass, and I'm a bass junkie. I love to actually feel the bass. Other than that, sound quality, it's pretty good. That's my one ask of them, is to somehow put more bass into these. As for loudness, I go to the gym. That's mainly when I'm listening to music and when I have these in, other than listening to a podcast while I'm walking or something along those lines. Loudness, I gave it an 8. It's plenty loud at the gym. I wish it could go up a tad higher, maybe 1 or 2 extra clicks. So let's go to connection interruption. Connection interruption, I gave it a 7.5, and that is because every once in a while, they'll drop out. So I'll be listening to it, all of a sudden the right will drop out, left will drop out for about a second, maybe a second and a half, and that's about it, and then they automatically connect back up. I haven't had them disconnect where I've had to reconnect them or anything like that. If I'm listening with these earbuds for about an hour or so, it'll probably drop out at least once, maybe twice while I'm listening. But like I said, it's only for about a second and a half. It's really quick, and it connects back up. It's not always both of them dropping out either. I found that it's more on the right side than the left, but Other than that, they seem to be pretty good. Battery life on these is pretty good. I mean, it's exactly what I expected. I didn't expect them to last super long. It is kind of nice because this case right here underneath and on this backside right here is a battery. So when you charge these up, it actually charges the case as well. So when you're listening, whenever you're done, you put them back in here, it's going to automatically charge them back up. I haven't actually timed it out and see how long this battery lasts and how long each individual earbud lasts, but it lasts long enough for me to go to the gym for about an hour and a half. Next category I'm going to hit is ease of use. Now, ease of use, I gave a 6.5, and I gave it a 6.5 because, quite frankly, sometimes I find it difficult to tell if these earbuds are off and if they're connected to my phone. So I find if you have these in your ears while they connect to your phone, it makes a little noise. But other than that, there's nothing indicating on these earplugs or these earpods, there's nothing to indicate if they're connected to your phone. Yeah, I find it difficult sometimes to not only turn them off, I find myself waiting around and checking my phone to see if it's been disconnected or not and if they're actually off. And the reason why I say that is because when they're on, I'll turn it on for you guys real quick. You see that white light there? That comes on initially and it goes away. And so when I'm done listening to it, I'll take them out and I hold it for maybe 5 to 10 seconds and then it seems to shut off. But see, it acts like it shuts off. And this time I think it actually did turn off. It's all black. When I plug it back in, sometimes they will light up inside the charger. So I believe that is indicating that it's charging, but I found that sometimes it's still connected to my phone. So I found that difficult sometimes. It's just a minor thing. I wish there was more indication lights on there or something to let you know. I wish there was maybe even an actual power button or something like that, because I find the buttons on the back a little difficult to use for every single mode it has. I give it an 8 on design. I guess I find the outside case decent. I find it fun to play with. I find myself spinning it a lot, which is kind of amusing. I have watched some other reviews and people say that the case is a little flimsy. I find the case decent. It does its job. It has a battery. Design, I'm talking about these bad boys right here. Now, the design of them isn't absolutely amazing. That's why it's an 8. And it's not terrible. That's why it's an 8. For my last category, I'm going to go over aesthetics while wearing them. So this is what they look like while they're in. They don't look too bad. They don't look absolutely amazing as in they're hidden or anything like that. If you guys are interested in learning more and hearing more about the company and how they came about and all that fun stuff, you can head over to innovationfreak.com. If you'd like to listen to that podcast, I'll put it in the link below, or I'll put it in the description. And if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. I'm the host of the Innovation Freak podcast. My name is Nate K. And I think I'm going to be doing more of these reviews. Quite a few people on the show send me some new tech to try out for them and to give a review. So I think I'm going to start posting them here on YouTube. All right, thanks guys. Over and out.